So, you just installed the game, or perhaps you're a more experienced player, and you think about maining Mario, or perhaps him being your secondary. So, if you're confused about this video, you can check out my first video, which explains what this game is and where it spawned from. Anyways, before we go into the gameplay analysis, I want to explain why I put Mario so high on my own personal tier list. And I believe that's because Mario's an all-around character. He was the first of two characters added into SMBZ-G, and his design basis was a all-around good character. Mario doesn't have any inherent strengths or weaknesses. He doesn't have a super move, that's not one of his rushes. He instead has a transformation, which makes all of his moves better. And that can be quite powerful in certain situations when going up against characters that have specific weaknesses and strengths, which most of the cast does. Mario, however, doesn't have many inherent weaknesses. He's just all around good. Now, let's go into the game. Alright, so we're here. I'm going to go over each of Mario's moves and give them my opinion or analysis. So first off, we'll start with his basic attacks, his 3-combo string. It's not that good, however, luckily, it doesn't put them very far away from the enemy, meaning that Mario can do a hammer attack or any special move as a follow-up. See? Like that. Or, if you want to go even faster, you can do one of his pursuits. See? Like that. Quick succession, builds up stun, nothing much. Now, his other moves, his down attack. This is a move for bringing the enemy closer, which means your up special is going to connect better, like this. Now watch if I do the up special anywhere else. Doesn't connect as well. This is usually a confirm move to bring them closer to do one of your more short range moves. Say for example your down Z. See, if I just do a normal, doesn't connect. Now, his up attack is just a launcher. I don't think it's that good. He shares this move with his up special attack, not up special, up normal attack in the air, but it's a bit bigger and takes longer to come back out. Now, what I think is this isn't one of Mario's best moves. It's fine if you want to launch your opponent into the air, however, it does not work in combos. See, I only get a partial damage on Mario there. If I could have just done something like that. Alright, now let's move on to his specials. So Mario has his normal hammer attack. This isn't unblockable. It's just a normal special attack, a slight delay into a more powerful attack that does 3 damage, when Mario's attack does 1 damage. That's about normal attacks. Now, his down Z, it's a bit special, but it does more damage. As you can see, it does 6 damage instead of 3. So, more time to charge up, more damage. Now, his up special is one of his best moves I think he has. A 5 damage for a multi-hit combo in the air. This is a great finisher. Or, if your opponent is jumping, you can simply do one of these and catch them in the air as a punish. Now let's move on to his aerial moves. First of all, his normal attacks. Mario's forward aerial, or not forward aerial, this is in Smash Bros. Mario's neutral aerial his neutral aerial, not that good. It's fine, but it's nothing to write home about. Use it when you're doing a combo in the air, or maybe if you want to just bring your opponent back to earth if they go up too high. Now his down aerial is this, which is actually some interesting properties, like your watch. It backs off the enemy. So, you could, example, do something like back off into a better attack. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can pull off this move. I've even seen some combos that involve circling around the enemy by doing this. But, I'm not that skilled with Mario yet, so I don't know. Still, it's an interesting move if you want to back off the opponent, get some space so you can set up one of your special moves. Especially this down Z attack that does a lot of damage. Now, his up aerial is just already explained. Not that good. Same thing as this, but bigger hitbox. Now, let's go into his aerial specials. This is a very important move. 4 damage, and it's unblockable. One of Mario's best moves, by far. In neutral. You can throw this out like as a combo breaker, or, see if your opponent doesn't move after being hit. It's a good way to finish a combo. And plus, it's unblockable. You can use this on guard. Now, his other specials, this move does 5 damage, and it's a 2-hitter. Quite useful for leading some aerial combos, if you may. And of course, his up special is the same. So, let's go over Mario's rushes now. Alright. So, Mario has 2 variations of a rush. I'll show once I restart. So, he has this intensity attack. Down Z. It's a great way to quickly get the enemy off their feet, and it's one of the most basic rush attacks in the game. All you have to do is press jump 3 times. That's simple. Now, I'll explain his second rush attack after I use my Firefly transformation. However, there is one other way to get into this rush attack, and that is from a full stun strike or critical strike. I'll show you. So when the stun is full, you do a neutral Z attack. So this is different from the down Z attack, in where it's 2 different ways to get 1 rush. So always good for mix-up potential. Now keep in mind that your down Z attack, when the intensity meter is full, is quite fast. So it can be used for interruptions, or it can be used to do a quick strike on the enemy to get them into a rush. Now, I will explain Mario's Pursue attack. So, Mario's Pursue is one of the most basic pursues in the game. Pretty much every other Pursue copies off this. So, you have to be on the ground, and you press jump, and the right bumper, or whatever key it is on the keyboard. I don't remember. So, you just press that. Well, let me just do it real quick. Boom, so like that. Just like that. So let me just show you. If you charge it up, it turns into another unblockable. If you do the input in the air, Mario simply does a spin before charging it. And keep in mind, this does charge it while you are in the air. So it could be also used for mix-up potential, as your opponent does not know that you are charging a Pursue until it is too late, and you already have an unblockable Pursue set up. Alright, so Mario's super attack is quite simple. You just press 2 bumpers, direction, and button. Something to keep in mind is that transformation can knock enemies off. I'll show you real quick. Just go over here. So if someone's on you, boom, just like that, they have to back off. And it's a large stun too. So Mario's normal attacks get upgraded. I'll show you his upgraded attacks. So most of Mario's attacks are the same, however, some receive major upgrades, like his future special, Fireball. Keep in mind, this is one of your most powerful spacing tools, and you can use it at time. You can also charge it for more damage. It turns into a super attack, or you can cancel it into a normal Fireball that's bigger. Now keep in mind, the Fire Flower is on a timer, which is your energy bar. Once it runs all the way to the bottom, and you get hit, you're out of Fire Flower. Keep in mind, also being hit while in Fire Flower will drain your energy bar, meaning that if you get hit too much, there goes your Fire Flower. So you always have to maintain the offensive. Now, here's something very special I don't think many people know. I didn't know this until recently. Mario can shoot his fireballs upwards, like that. So that means Mario not only has 1, 2, 3, but 4 directions of movement. And you can also charge this up. What's even more surprising is you can do this into a super attack, which is quite surprising. No other, and besides maybe Yoshi and others, no one else has this kind of capability to reach up there with a super attack. So, if you want to go, Mario's a great aerial punisher in Fire Flower mode because of that one super attack he can do in the air. So, you have your super attack on the air and in the air, which is very special. Now, Mario's up special does more damage now. So, here, let me show you. Instead of doing 5 damage, it now does 2 additional damage with 7. Down Z does less damage now. Instead of using the hammer to do 6 damage, he only does 4. But it is very fast. Just quick bop. And you use it for your rush attack. Allow me to show you. So Mario's has a different kind of rush when he gets you in the Fire Flower mode. And it does considerably more amounts of damage. His rush is attack, 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 jump, guard, attack again. Do that in the correct sequence and you can get a maximum level rush, which does quite a large amount of damage. Now, the other move that changes is his aerial. So, his neutral aerial in the air, instead of doing the unblockable hammer, now shoots a fireball. So this is another way of spacing out your opponent's projectiles. You know, if they're jumping over it, your fireballs, just hit them with one of these very quickly. And that is all the moves Mario has. So let's move on to some technical stuff, some combos. If Sonic could easily put me out of commission here. So let's go over his basic neutral combo. There are no corners in this game. The arena is infinite. So his most basic combo is what you want to be pulling off all the time. That's for me Mario's best combo he has. As you can see, however, there is a problem with it. As you can see, the game, if you look in the left corner there, the game doesn't count it as an actual combo. As you can see, it resets. So that leads me to explain the variation. So the basic variation, which is the one everyone else, or every Mario player is taught at the beginning, is just attack twice and then up special. Let me show you again real quick. So, attack twice, something like that. Simple damage. Now, there are many variations of your neutral combo. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Something like that, maybe? You know, you never know. Always make sure to mix up with your hammers. They are critical for big damage dealing, and you're out special. If your opponent's blocking too much, you can always break their guard with an unblockable pursue or hammer, something like that. Now with Fire Flower Mario, his attacks get stronger. So this will be doing crazy amounts of damage. And you can see I got a full stun strike here. So to explain that, Mario's stun strike not only does his intensity attack from... Mario doesn't only trigger his rush attack from his down Z anymore, his up Z also triggers it, which is quite important. So a basic combo can lead into a rush, which is superb for characters like Mario. Not every character in the game has a combo that leads into a rush or full stun strike. However, Mario has many different options to go and break his opponent's guard, as well as, here we go again. So his ability to mix up with his rush attacks, his intensity attacks, and his supers he gets in this form, 2 different kinds of supers. Although they're the same super, they're technically different because you can shoot this one in the air. Boom. So, mix up potential, remember to guard, space out your opponent with fireballs. And just like that, that's a basic gun on how you play Mario. You can add your own combos. I've showed you a few. And just like that, you'll be winning games in no time. So, to finish off this video, I'll be seeing how far I can go as Mario in the arcade mode. Let's go. Of hard CPU, since, you know, we're not babies here. Keep in mind, there's plenty of things you can learn from the AI. go here. Just like that, we're gonna gain the advantage here. Gonna go for a super. I don't think he can walk over that. Oh, he's gonna waste his intensity attack there. Now, one thing you don't want to do as Fire Mario is waste your bar for pursuits. Although they can be useful, use them very sparingly, okay? One thing that's also need to know to this is that your opponent will not be expecting you to pursue because that wastes bar. Again, for mix-up potential, that is an option. I think he's going to hit me a Fire Flower here in just a second. I'm not gonna let him go. Oh, just like that. Gonna get me here. Just go here. Now, once you're out of Fire Flower mode and you've wasted it, you'll want to be doing combos as much as possible and saving for bar. You want your get your opponent up to full stun so you can do one of your rushes. Just like that, I got into a rush. Oh, he got behind me. Gonna charge. Looks like we're in quite a pickle here. Yes, he goes for an unblockable. So, got this mirror match out of the way. Uh-oh. Looks like we're in quite a pickle here. I can't lose to the first CPU. Come on, that's embarrassing. Oh. That's alright. I'll just go again. One more chance. One more chance. See, the opponent's gonna mix it up here. How about I go for it first? If he loses it, that's pretty much a game win for me. Hope just look at comeback. Just like that, I've won the advantage. Now I need to. Ooh, oh, oh, and now we're in the long run. Gotta read that. Oh. See? Combo failed right there. That's one of the disadvantages to one of my combos here. I just gotta go for it. Whoop! Nope. Didn't get in time. So if you're getting knocked into the air, some characters like Sonic will try very hardly to knock you into the air so they can do their wicked combos. You can always just come back down to earth with one of those down Z's. In the air, that is. Go for the unblockable here. Yeah. So he just did what I just did right there. Oh, just like that, we got him. We're in, we're in. He's almost got me. Not fast enough. And just like that, we won. I think that'll be it for now. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to share it with your friends. Make more people aware. And that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.